Okay, well, we had some audio issues last week recording the news and nonsense report with myself and, of course, Spatry from Spatry's Cup of Linux. Spatry did his best to clean it up. If you wanted to listen to the whole thing, check it out on the Cup of Linux channel on YouTube. I haven't attempted yet to try and clean it up. This week I'm a little busier, I should say. But I thought I would just talk about a few highlights of the show versus playing the whole podcast. Something I don't think I've done before. But before I begin, Spatry uploaded a very good, since it's this news and nonsense, a very good new video. What Linux does and Windows can't, or Linux does what Win can't. Very good video. Check it out. A lot of good information. Of course, me being a dual booter who really enjoys Windows, well, really enjoys Windows 7. Of course, I will have a rebuttal, and you guys may be surprised on how I do it. But as far as this one go, this is the Sunday Night News and Nonsense Report number 25. Although I believe Spatry has it under Saturday Night News since we did it on a Saturday night. But some of the highlights. We talked about Blender, Blender being an animation program that Spatry has learned to do very well. His intros are done exclusively, I believe, through Blender. Awesome intro, Spatry. But he hadn't used it in a while and he had forgotten a few things. And I cracked the joke saying, Spatry, it's called a notebook, pad, and a pen, jotting down some tips. And of course, that was a joke. We also talked about, and these are just random topics, the new Halo game from Microsoft for the mobile platform called Spartan Assault. It's coming out, I believe, in July for the Windows 8 Surface tablet and the Windows 8 mobile phone. Now, I've been so used to Android and a little bit of iPhone. I'm sticking with the Android phone. I have an upgrade coming up here in the next couple months. And I have no intention of buying a $500 or $600 tablet. So Microsoft has priced me out of the tablet market, at least when it comes to their Surface tablet. I wanted a 7-inch, and they don't offer one. So I cracked a joke saying, thanks, Microsoft. Okay, what else we have here? AMD is thinking about making their chips for Android and Chrome OS. Wonderful idea. There was talk about the president of the U.S. and patent troll reform, trying to cut down on, I guess, frivolous patent lawsuits, for lack of a better term. Oh yes, I did. We talked about briefly the new Mint 15 Cinnamon. I installed it as I tested it as a full install. It was really wonderful. I was impressed. So good job to the Mint team. We talked about my poll on the best Linux disk burner app, K3B. And finally, all over the news here in the States, maybe the world, a leak of supposedly secret monitoring of the U.S. citizens' phone calls and stuff like that through something called the PRISM program. I don't know if this is actually true or not, but I cracked the joke saying that if I could tie into this so-called PRISM network when I want to, I would do it after eating 6 cans of beans, because those six cans of beans would allow me to, play my bass and trombone, if you know what I mean. All right, well, those are just some of the highlights for the last News and Nonsense report. If you want to check out the entire podcast, I'll have a link below from Spatry's channel. It's under, I believe, Saturday Night News and Nonsense. The audio is, like I said, we had some issues. Check it out if you want to listen to the whole thing, but these are just some of the highlights, and I will just upload this, and I'll keep it at that. So thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.